on the color spectrum when it comes to design? Well, my first guest is well known for his love of gray, beige, and tone-on-tone palettes, but he also likes to use a little color. So please welcome interior designer Brian Gluckstein.
The energy has come. You came up with the energy. I thought you were all so quiet, but they're not so quiet
They're
anymore.
very rowdy. They do it undercover, though.
Very rowdy.
They show
very
up when
rowdy.
they need to show up. So you've done some beautiful, like green tones of green, and it just instills like a lot of life.
It does,
Right?
and all this is from Hudson's Bay, and Hudson's Bay does what's called the Room of the Season. And the Room of the Season really represents trends.
Okay.
And we pull it all together from different categories. So we did this for Gluckstein Home, and this is the way you would do it.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about how you build a colorful room. So usually you want to start with something. Someone may say, this is a color I love, and I want to live with this color, but it often comes from a piece. So it either comes from a piece of art and a piece or a carpet. And some people say, oh, you shouldn't match your interior to your art. Why not? If you have beautiful art,
why not?
pull the colors from that and do something that's complementary. So here we have this great piece of art, and we chose a lot of colors from there. So the contemporary sofa, velvet is a very popular material right now. And velvet takes color better than anything. Velvet and silk really have that beautiful sheen to it that you can't get in any other material. Also, you could have started with this carpet that has all the colors and has this beautiful sort of hot pink, which I love. But so start with one element. So shop for a rug or buy a great painting. You might have a painting.
And then you're going to pull from that, and then you're going to take your cues from that, but you're not going to do it in an obvious way.
No.
Because you haven't done mint, mint, mint. You haven't done teal, teal, teal.
No.
It's still mixed up.
Correct. And different metals and different pillows and things like that. But when you do this and when you decorate, I always say create a mood board. So go through magazines, cut images out, or go on Pinterest or Instagram and collect images. And what you'll see is if you collect enough of them, you'll see a consistency through them. And you'll see, because you may not know why you like that picture, and it doesn't mean that you have to love everything in it. You just love the feeling of the space.
You like something about it.
And once you assemble a lot of those, you could do them on boards and print them, or you could do it in a envelope, in a file on Instagram. You'll see a consistency. And then also, a funny thing happens with paint colors. You have to look at what is outside the window. Because we painted a room, and I walked in, and the room looked pink. And it was this taupey color, and I said to the contractors, what color is that? And he said, it's from the same can. I'm like, it can't be the same can. But outside this huge window was another house that was this red brick. And the sun was shining, and the room was pink. The whole room was pink. So it was either shutter it closed or check the colors when you're doing it. But once
check the light, check what's outside the window. All of that is going to make a difference on how it plays.
Correct. Like a lot of trees, a lot of green will cast that green in the house. So when especially when you're doing neutral colors. And then when you're going shopping, collect up samples. Don't buy anything unless you put it all together. So get especially paint. You get those little testers, paint them on the wall, get samples from the store where the upholstery comes from, bring those all home, see them in the light, and then purchase them. You want to collect all that together.
And then you decide. Any other tips for us when it comes to color?
Lighting.
Lighting.
So the bulb, we talk about the bulb. LED is the way to go nowadays, and LED used to be very blue and like fluorescent-like. So you can get LED in different colors. 2700, which is the color number you'll see, is the most like an incandescent bulb, warmer. 3000 is a little cooler. If you go to 4000, if you get a light bulb that's 4000, it's like fluorescent. Don't use that in any of it.
Too much.
Too much.
No one's looking for a fluorescent light at home.
So don't just buy an LED bulb. Look at the colors.
Look at the colors.
Stay warm.
And I love the warm LED bulbs. I mean, it's nice that every year they get a little bit better, but I was waiting for that, which is great. Okay, so you mentioned all of this is from the Bay.
All this.
Your furniture is available there.